What is up, people? This is the Oracle, and we are back at MTGO for a new Eldritch Moon draft. The pack seems pretty strong to me. There's a bunch of very good cards. Collective Effort seems pretty solid. Foul Emissary is great, I think. Just very good card. Gas is fine, probably just worse than the Emissary. News Constrictor. Not sure if this is better than Foul Emissary or not. I think I like the Foul Emissary more. But depending on the deck, I could see the Constrictor being better. Um, Other than that, some pretty solid common. I guess those two cards are fine. Captive is very good, I think. Hunter is decent. Cultist is pretty good. I think I'm gonna try the Collective Effort. That seems like a pretty good one. Um, we'll see. I mean, I haven't played this card yet. It might just be worse than one of the green uncommon. I don't think so though. I think it's pretty solid. You can do quite a lot of things with that. And yeah, I'll take that and we'll see what we can do with it. Okay, none of the white cards seems very good here. This card I think is pretty bad. This is a sideboard option. And Desperate Sentry is rather unexciting. I guess I could be white-red beatdown. Fury Blade Vampire could be decent here. Howler I think is the best card here. I just passed quite a bunch of good green card though. Foul Bloods are fine. Probably not something you want to pick that early though. I've been pretty happy with Howler. The only drawback is that it really gets destroyed by cards like the Smothering Werewolf or any type of one damage effect or a Tooth Collector. Having one toughness in this set can be problematic, but that being said, the card is very good. Might just pick that and go into some sort of white-green beatdown deck. To me, it seems like it's the best card. I don't see any reason to say in white. The white cards are pretty bad, and yeah, it just feels like the best card in the other color that are available. Thermo Alchemist is kind of good. Scarecrow is decent. Another advantage with the Scarecrow is that I can pick that and it will end up in the deck no matter what colors I end up playing. So I kind of like that. That card is pretty bad. Fortune's Favor is pretty bad. Board Grace is fine, though not super exciting. I think I like the Fiendbinder more. Scavengers are pretty good. I like that card. Not sure that I should go into a third color though. I think I'm just gonna pick Scarecrow. It lets me stay open, and it's just pretty solid card in general. Yeah. Everything else doesn't seem so appealing. Ooh, that pack is slightly better, I would say. Do like Eat of the Arid Swarm if I'm green. Grizzled Angler might be the best card here. Not a huge fan of the Gorgers. The drawback of being forced to attack each turn is pretty annoying, and then 5/3 body is not even that impressive. Scour the Laboratory is pretty good. Write Down, fine, but not really red. Certain Death is pretty good removal. There's quite a lot of options. I think I might just pick Eat of the Orange Swarm. I already have another pretty good green card, and I've been pretty happy and surprised in good with Emerge card in general so far. White hasn't been very open so far, I would say. I mean, we haven't seen many good white cards, so maybe I will have to jump out of that color. We'll see. I think the Eldrazi here is fine though. That card is actually pretty fine, I think. It's a decent blocker. It's not like great, but it's fine. Spinner is not great. Miracle's Influence. Even if you have 1,000 of Emerge cards, it's probably not something you should try to play. The white cards are pretty bad. This pack is much less exciting than the last one. I think I'm gonna go with the Mass. Not sure how good this is. Just seems like a good blocker and a fairly annoying card to play against to me. I do like the Backwoods Survivalist a lot. I mean, you just have a very solid body. Just 4/3 for 4 is good. And then if you have Delirium, that thing is just quite solid. Trample is really nice ability too. Bloodbriar is just worse than the Survivalist, I would say. Um, Cultist Staff is not that great. Hostility is a decent trick, but no reason to go green. Dusk Vista is quite good, but not sure that I should go into black-green Delirium right now. I think the Survivalist is just pretty solid pick, and it's gonna be good no matter what. Not that the Scarecrow is better in cheap beatdown deck when it is at the top of your curve, and if you are playing green and you are trying to cast a bigger thing, it's the drawback is more real. So might not be the best. If I end up playing green and I have some pretty big creature, it might not be the best shell for the Scarecrow, but still probably fine. Here, I think Guardian is fine. Ingenious Cab is pretty good, I think. I like that card quite a lot. I think I will just pick the Patrol and stay in green. I mean, green seems rather open, and I can just stay in green for now, and we'll decide what other color I will play later on. I think it's completely fine. Okay, Pilgrim is decent. Terrarion could be good if I'm trying to play Delirium, but I think I'm just gonna pick the Pilgrim and try to build a, just a white green beatdown deck, pretty dumb and hopefully efficient. Yeah, nothing seems that exciting. Not a huge fan of the Bearer. I might just pick the Cultist in case blue end up being more open, because Cultist is really great with Emerge card, and I could end up being the blue-green Emerge deck, which is quite solid. Board Grace is fine, but I think you have to be a bit more aggressive. I like that card in white-red with some token producer. White-green, not something I like too much. Again, no reason to go red. Don't like the Bearer. Yeah, Cultist could be good if I end up playing blue, which could happen. Here... there's really nothing I like too much. I guess I could pick the River in case I end up red-green beatdown. That could be a possibility. It's not very likely, but this is a pretty mediocre sideboard option. Yeah, I guess it's still better than a 2/2 in a random color. Okay, Spinner is playable, though unexciting. Make Mischief's probably the more playable card here. I guess I'm gonna cut the green for signal purpose. Okay, so we are green. We are pretty much green. And then, well, my white is certainly better than my blue, but blue-green might be a better color combination than white-green with Eldritch Moon. I mean, white-green beatdown was the best deck in Shadows of Innistrad, but I think things have changed quite a lot, and we just opened Emrakul, which I think is actually quite good and quite castable. I would have to change my deck a little bit, but green is probably a decent shell for Emrakul. Kind of want to try her out. I mean, and I have 2 more packs to try make the card better and make my Delirium better. Pick things like Grapple with the Past. Kind of want to try it out. Dryad could be a pick. It's quite solid. I do like Vexing's Cutler a lot, even though it's not looking particularly good right now. Face Unbroken. I don't like Auras very much, but that one is rather solid. Docent of Perfection is very good too. Seaguardian Priest, very good. I don't know, honestly the pick might just be Docent of Perfection and go into blue-green. I kind of want to try out Emrakul though. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Seems a bit, what you might call that, greedy, but we'll try to make that work. Not sure how, but we'll try. If I'm trying to play a Miracle, which color are the best? Probably black-green to try to play Delirium. Here, none of the green cards are very exciting. Enlightened Maniac is sweet in the blue-green Emerge deck. Spreading Flames is probably one of the best cards. Not sure that I want to go red for that. Oath of Liliana is not really good. Dragoon is fine, but not very appealing. I think I'm gonna pick the Maniac. I think the best shell for Emrakul is a blue-green uh, either black-green Delirium or blue-green uh, tempo-y control deck. I don't know, but in my experience in this set, blue-green deck tends to be able to go pretty well in the late game, and Miracle is good if you can actually get to the late game. So I think I'm gonna try that out. And here I'm gonna pick Eat of the Arid Swarm. I have two nice things to sacrifice, and hopefully I can wield the Primal Druid. Could also pick Boon of Miracle and try to go black. I think I will just go into that blue-green archetype though. Smoldering Werewolf, probably the best card here. That thing is great. But yeah, we'll try to build a blue-green Eldrazi deck. Grapple with the Past looking pretty good in this kind of deck. I like that a decent amount. Especially when I'm trying to get the Delirium for a Miracle. I guess Liliana's Elite is probably one of the best cards. Lone Rider seems pretty good. Not so easy to enable though, but it's a fine card potentially. Best case scenario, you can enchant that with the +2/+2 exile a creature aura. You attack for 3, you transform, and you pray they don't have a removal. Alright, Grapple's looking quite solid here. Mockery of Nature. Not sure that I actually want that. I mean, it's a good sideboard option. I don't think I want to main deck it though. I might just pick the Field Creeper. It's pretty good at helping Delirium, and I need 2 drops at that point. Scavenger is probably the best card here. Maybe I should not be blue actually. Those cards are like really good with Emerge though, which I kinda like. The mass is actually pretty good, I think, with a Miracle. And, with the plan of going for the late game in general. Scab is probably the best card if I'm blue-green. I'm gonna go with that. Wolf King Bone Murder? What? 5th pick murder? 6th pick murder? Come on. That should not be allowed. I guess I'm gonna pick that. I don't really have any reason to go black, but I don't have that many blue cards actually. And black-green Delirium is pretty good in Shadows of Innistrad, which is the last pack. Just not a huge fan of the Bond. Yeah, we'll see if black is open. I'm surprised that this card went that late though. Terrarian's looking pretty good in any type of Delirium deck. Yeah, I think it's the card I'm the more likely to play here. Ooh, I do like Geist of the Archive in a slow control deck. Not a huge fan of the Harvests. That card is not great. Brute is actually decent if you are trying to get Delirium. Bloodbriar. Well, Bloodbriar could actually be decent. I have 2 Emerge cards. It's not looking great. Maybe it's decent actually. Or maybe it's just the guys. But the thing is, I'm sure I'm gonna be green, so at least this will make the main deck anyway. So I think it's just a safer pick. And it's looking decent. Okay, Grapple. I can respect that, I think. Spontaneous Mutation. Well, it's probably good if I end up playing blue-green, but I think I want to keep my option open and just stay in green, and we'll decide if we are black or blue later on. Field Creeper looking fine. Okay, another one, I guess. I'm still unsure about the colors I'll end up playing, but at least I have quite a good amount of playables. So I could even still go into white if I really open a good white card. White hasn't seemed very open though. Okay, another Field Creeper. Will not play all of them, but maybe 1 or 2. Again, it's good for Delirium, and if I'm lacking some 2-drop, it's gonna do a decent job. Okay. Now I wish I had, picked the Foul Emissary over Collective Effort. That would have been great for my Emerge plan. But I still think that card is better. But again, white I don't think was open at all. Uh, Pack 1 it was not open, and Pack 2 it was not open either, so I would assume there's a decent amount of white players in the draft, and that's slightly unfortunate, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Westvale, Abbey, Ever After, Solitary Hunter. I think those are the main options here, the better options. These two have the upside of not putting me into black and just let me stay as open as possible. Maybe it's just Abbey. It's just a very good card. Works kind of well potentially with Eat of the Horrid Swarm. It's just a very good card, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Abbey. Ooh. I like those blue cards. I like Welcome to the Fold and I like Ongoing Investigation. I think this puts me into blue. I mean, sure, Murder is very, very good, but Welcome is gonna be pretty much the same thing, except you cannot, get rid of bigger creature, but it's just a very good card. It's also kind of good with Emerge. I like that because you can steal something and then sacrifice it and make sure the opponent doesn't ever get it back. If they have some sort of bounce spell or anything. I think I'm gonna go with that and go into blue-green. Quillwolf, very good to drop. It's no big news, nothing new. Just a Wind. Thing is, I don't have a lot of ways to interact with the opponent, so maybe I should just pick Just a Wind. Quillwolf is just a better card, though. Yeah, I think it's the wolf. What do we have here? Nothing too interesting. I don't think I will try to meal myself. Not a huge fan. That pack is super weak in general. Maybe Epitaph Golem is the card I'm the more likely to play. But it's rather unexciting. Ooh, Kindly Stranger. Well, now I kind of wish I was black, but I think it's fine because Rabbit Bite is just a very, very good pickup for me, so. I missed a very good card, but got another very good card. I don't think there's any card I will ever play here. I guess Deny Existence is the card I'm the more likely to play, actually. Ooh, Droneyard Explorers, I like that. Pretty good 4-drop, especially when I'm trying to go to the late game and be defensive. It's also a decent one to sacrifice to the Emerge cards, potentially. Not a huge fan of the Scarecrow when I have a fairly high curve, some pretty big Emerge creature, and Emrakul. I mean, that card is good, I think, in some deck, but not in this particular deck. We'll see, though. We'll see. Could see myself playing Deny Existence in the main deck. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's definitely playable. I think the Spider is not looking very good. Ooh, Watcher in the Web is a decent 5-drop. Again, pretty defensive, but that's what I'm trying to do, so. And this also makes the Scarecrow worst. I think at this point we are probably playing that. If I get nothing else, that's gonna be my main deck, I think. The curve is decent. We have a little bit of synergies, some good defenses, and a very solid late game. And it'd be great if I could cast a Miracle, obviously. Don't think I need or want Fork in the Road. I'm probably gonna cut the Wolf, which could be slightly troublesome in an aggressive deck. Same reasoning with the Kindred here. I don't really care about anything else. I guess Snapper. I will never play that. I'm gonna pick Brain in a Jar. Yeah. So I think this is gonna be the main deck. I don't like the fact that I don't have a lot of interaction. I have, a Rabbit Bite, a Deny Existence, a Welcome to the Fold, and that's about it. And I guess Permeating Mass, I'm not sure how I should pronounce that, is some sort of ground barrier, I would say. But yeah, and I'm not sure how likely I will actually be. I mean, I'm not sure how likely I will be to actually cast a miracle with that deck. I think I can easily get creature artifacts in the graveyard. Instant, well, with 2 grapple, deny existence, that should have a few sorceries. I think I can easily get 3 different type into the graveyard. I guess with the 2 grapple, it means land, maybe 4, but this will still cost 10, 9 maybe. We'll see. The thing is, I've seen that card being played in some deck in limited, because I read a little bit about the GP that happened last weekend, and I saw people playing that, and maybe it's not the right shell for her though. I don't know. It's just very good though. We'll try it out. Maybe it will just rot in my hand. We'll see. Everything else seems fine. The curve is decent. I think those 2 Eldrazi hopefully will be quite good. I kind of like them with the Abbey too. We'll see. Deck looks interesting, and it's something I haven't been playing yet. It's probably not the best version of Blue-Green Emerge, but I think it's a fine version nonetheless. Except for the Welcome to the Fold, my mana requirements are not super high either, which is good. And you know, I like having Cultist, Maniac, and 2 Emerge creature. That seems like a pretty nice combo. Alright, and even though I don't have a lot of removal, I have some pretty fat creatures, and I have the possibility to build a quite a solid board. So I think we should be good. I hope we will be good. Alright, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the draft. If you did, feel free to leave a like, sorry. You can also leave a comment if you have anything to say. I'd be glad to hear your, ideas, council, anything. Actually, you can say, yeah, council doesn't mean what I think it means. But you got the point. If you have anything to say, feel free to do so, and I see you for round 1.